welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Winter and today I'll be taking you around this gorgeous Hyundai Santa Fe. As you guys can see, this car is beautiful even from the get-go. I cannot wait to show you around the outside as well as the inside. It's probably one of my favourite cars on the market right now. As you guys can see, you've got those gorgeous big headlights that are going to keep you nice and visible no matter the time of day or night. You also have that beautiful front grille as well as a full set of front sensors, including the camera that is tucked just up under there. You can see you do have an extra light bar down the bottom, which is a huge benefit in a car like this. As we come around to the side, I want to point out these wheels are looking really lovely and healthy. Very minimal marks, if any, on there. Actually, I will just point out you've got a little bit of scuffing on that top part there. Overall though, when you're looking at a used vehicle, those are looking really lovely and healthy. You can see you also have a step that runs the entire side length of this car. Your fuel is on your passenger side and you do have a full set of reversing sensors as well as the camera. This particular model does have active lane keeping assist as well as blind spot sensors and collision mitigation. All really great features to have in a car. You want to make sure you're safe as well as comfortable, and this car ticks a lot of boxes in that regard. I want to point out, guys, that you do have front and rear facing dash cams on this particular model, which is amazing. Not very often you find both of those in a car as a already there purchase. You do have the option to turn this car into a 7-seater, and it does also come with 2 sets of boot mats, one soft and one hard. I dropped that in the wrong spot, sorry everybody. As we have a look in here, guys, I want to point out you have really detailed climate control, which is rare to find in a boot, let alone the back seat. We also have a 12-volt back here, as well as obviously all your seat settings, and then an extra charging port. Now you do have storage and cup holders in this back seat as well, along with your Harman Kardon speakers. This car has a huge speaker system, really amazing, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. All those things combined mean that, as I mentioned before, guys, safety does not come at the compromise of luxury. If we have a look in the back seat, I want to point out, guys, that you have a beautiful seat pattern all through the back here. You've got 2-tone stitching as well as raised comfort sides. All these heads are adjustable, and that center console does fold down. Standing here, you can see a really great view of that sunroof. Beautiful, opens up all the way to the back of those front seats, and the cover comes off obviously all the way. Just a really beautiful feature to have. I want to also point out, guys, these interior doors are stunning. Look at that speaker system. The way they've designed that, you can really tell that a lot of thought has gone into this process. You do also have your 2 charging ports down here, as well as obviously your little climate control vents. You do have 2 storage pockets on the back of those front seats, as well as the passenger side's chair controls. Now, one of my favorite little features in new modern cars is this. Means that it tucks away really smoothly. Those hooks are barely noticeable in day-to-day life, and it makes all the difference in your throughout summer, especially being in Australia. Makes a huge difference. One moment to pack that back up. Do want to point out, guys, we do have one of these. I have actually forgotten the name for them, but that is there. That will be attached as soon as I'm done doing this video. I'm going to open up the front, guys. We're going to have a good look through this interior. I'll show you some of my other favorite features. Straight off the bat, you can see that you do have voice recognition in this particular model, as well as your cruise control features. Straight in front of you, you have a beautifully clear screen. Really handy, beautifully accessible. Same goes for your entertainment screen. Really easy to read, really easy to use. Now, if we want to have a look at the map, I'll show you guys how clear this is. You've got your favorite set, and it's such a beautifully clear display. Makes everything very easy. You've got your noticeable landmarks. They're all going to be registered on here as well. If we have a look down here as well, you'll also notice you have your park, reverse, neutral and drive all as buttons. Really handy, super easy to use. You also have foldable center compartments, which is another huge benefit of a car like this. I do also want to point out you have an extra storage space down the bottom. Goes through to both sides, and you have 2 12-volt batteries down there. If we turn this camera around, you'll also notice the center console has a removable shelf. It is a two-part compartment, and it is a wonderfully deep one. If we have a look over here as well, you'll notice you have an extra shelf built in, as well as all your service and manual books already ready to go, ready to have a flick through. So come in person, have a chat to our business team, have a look through those books, decide if you are ready to go. We have our amazing business team. They're really committed to finding the best solution for any financial or just overall problems. We also have an aftermarket specialist. So as I mentioned before, with the dash cams, if those are not up to your standard, we're going to make sure that he can get those upgraded for you, as well as talking about warranties. Especially with a used vehicle, you want to know that your investment is going to last you and be an investment. He does an amazing job of covering all bases. Even if you think you are fully prepared, it's always worth having someone to talk to. I do also want to point out, guys, we do have heated steering and heated seats in this particular model, as well as comfort, snow, mud, sand, smart, sport, and eco settings for your drive. All really amazing features. I cannot wait for you to come in person or send an inquiry and chat to our CCC. They're a phenomenal team of people. They're going to go above and beyond to make sure that no matter what, your experience is a catered one. Our salespeople are also committed to that same goal. They're going to make sure that no matter what, your experience is one that you remember. Our whole job is to make your life easy and make this a really beautiful experience for you. So we thank you so much. Thank you for your time on this video. I hope to see you or hear from you soon.